My mic was muted. Hi, everyone. Yeah, sorry. Hi, Alex. Hi, Zombie. But yes, Streamer Bot is being kind of a bitch. It deleted everything, and I'm too frustrated to fix it. Guys, today is officially day one. Day one of 75 hard. Went to the gym this morning. Well, I went yesterday as well to the gym, but today is like, I'm actually doing everything. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning and I went to the gym. Today was leg day. I worked out for an hour and a half. I did 30-ish, 20 to 30 minutes of cardio. Like, I just walked on the treadmill, if you want to call that cardio. And then I did legs today because I love legs. And then I got a smoothie from Smoothie King. Haven't been in a long time. I got a small. Bitch, that thing was huge. I just finished it and I got home at 8-ish. 8:30-ish. Anyway, got home, took my shower, and then yeah, finished my smoothie, had my breakfast, and then I read my book. Well, I read 10 pages. I read a chapter and a half. And then it was time to start stream. But I'll probably read a little bit more. And then today we're playing the Stanley Parable Ultimate Deluxe Edition. Never played the regular one or this one before, but might as well buy the like revamped version. I know nothing about this game going in, so hopefully it's fun. I only read I know the name and I read the description, but it was so confusing, so that was the only thing I really had to base like the title off of, because my brain literally was melting trying to figure out what the game was about. But dude, and my little froggies aren't working. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. And then for the rest of my day, so after stream, I have to do another workout, but I'm just gonna be doing not yoga, but not Pilates, something in between, just a little at-home workout to mainly like to stretch myself back out and keep myself like limber. Is that the word that I want to use there? I don't know if it is, but you know, just keep me moving. And I usually, oh, excuse me, why am I yawning now? Oh. Sorry. I usually stream for 3 to 4 hours anyway. Well, more like 3 to 5, which is perfect because that's the perfect amount of time I need in between my workouts. And then Dead by Daylight. I was also thinking if I couldn't figure out what to play, I was going to end up playing Killer on Dead by Daylight, and I was wondering if anyone would be interested in that. Cause I like him. I like playing Killer sometimes. When I'm not streaming, I play games with my friends, and you can't really play Killer with friends. At least not yet, because 2v8. But I'm pretty excited to play Stanley Parable. I'm pretty sure that it's like a mindfuck game, like it just fucks with you the whole time. But I'm pretty excited. I've also found this app that I like. Opening my phone. Called Boost Camp. Tracks your workout like as you do it and everything, and I just think that it's super cool. I quite like it. Yeah. I will be using it in my upcoming oh my god, I'm gonna be using it. Stop. See, my brain is already melting. My god. Putting everything into its own little folder. There we go. And then sorry. I'm yawning. I have no clue why. Thirsty? Yesterday I did arms. I did arms and chest yesterday. Today was legs. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I think I'm going to do core and back maybe. I like back. I think I might do that. Let's see. I'm pretty excited to play Stanley Parable. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. See what it's about. But I quite like Stanley. What? I'm quite excited to play it. Hopefully it's not gonna be like too extremely hard, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. What's going on? My mouse. What? What just happened? That was so freaky. The hell? Get out of here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the game. I know recently I've just been like jumping straight into the game, but what can I say, guys? I'm excited to play. Okay. We'll do English. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Okay, it's pretty good already. Please enter the current time. It's 10:08. Wait, did that say PM? Wait, can we go back? Wait, can we go back? Wait. Did I say PM or AM? Wait! Wait, hold on. Can we do it again? Please. Please. I think I entered the time wrong. Fuck, my one job. My one job. Perfect. And then okay, it literally just turned this time. This is good enough. 10:09 a.m. Perfect. Mute my freaking phone. Hang on. Okay, I'm hanging on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave and set the clock at 12 and just call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock. I appreciate that. Hi, Lucas. Welcome in. Stanley Parable is awesome. I hope so. I've never played it before. How was your vacay? That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have a way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Thank you for the check-in. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Okay, the only reason I booted it up twice is because I put in the wrong time at first. So... Alright, let's begin. Can I answer the phone? It's ringing. No? Okay. The end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day.
What a job to have.
Every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years.
Is this a scary game? I honestly have no clue.
Complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
I don't know anything about this game. I just know that the name is a famous game.
To move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm guessing that's my cue. Whoa. 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 So sensitive. It could be scary or it could not be. Oh my god, wait. Stop, because that's the whole description of this game. That's what it was. I'm nervous. Okay. Oh my god. It's me. Yeah, 1. Okay. Actually, let's go to 2. What? Begin the game again? What? Oh, if you want to start over. What was I supposed to do? My vacation was fun. It had to be cut short for unexpected reasons. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so happy you had fun, though.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
I did.
But it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Painting. White. Where's the meeting room? What? Yeah, I'm super happy you had fun on your little vacay. I'm sorry I had to get cut short. Things do happen, though. I understand. I hate Mondays. Just normal stuffs, but I'm so happy that you had fun. What's that in there? Sales this quarter.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what? But what about the door on the right?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Hi,
Stanley
Cetrin.
decided to go up
Hi,
to his
Stanley.
boss's
How are you
office,
doing?
hoping he
I
might
think
find
I'm
an
doing
answer
okay,
there.
but I could also not be. We are maybe 5 minutes into the game, so perfect timing. Oh, I was reading that. Okay. All right. That's a mood. Yep. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the... Oh. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Me? No clue. Think she's slowly
Coming to a
figuring out the
staircase,
game?
Stanley walked
Maybe.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Red? Whoa! Why is it red? Oh. I don't know what that says.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
Stanley determined
His
that the
boss would
game
think
was
he
definitely trying to
crazy.
tell him something,
And then something
but
occurred to
Stanley ignored it and took his
Maybe,
own
he
path.
thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers
It's not a
blinking
maybe at this
mysteriously
point.
out of existence
I
in a
am.
single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical
asking the right
sense. And as Stanley pondered
Wait a
this,
minute.
he began to make other strange observations.
Wait, I don't like that it's in there.
Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty
Yeah,
familiar.
I just went in
Were
a
they
loop.
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Stanley would ask the right questions.
What a
Stanley
relief
can be
Stanley
quite
felt
clever.
to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
1, 2, B4.
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He
Stanley
wasn't
has
going to
noticed
lose
that
his job.
Stanley
He
may
wasn't
actually
crazy
be in the
after
back
all.
rooms. That's what I was.
Thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake
That's what I
up
was
soon.
thinking.
I'll have to
Like,
go
I don't
back to
know,
my
it gives
boring
backroom
real-life job
games.
pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
What is the beep?
So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh,
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and
Oh, it's
Stanley
getting dark.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Stanley, wake up, you're
Now
dreaming
the
about
voice was
streaming
describing
again.
itself being considered by
never-ending
Stanley, who found
dream.
it particularly strange.
Can I-
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me.
I feel like I'm gonna
thinking
go
about
crazy.
how
What
it's
is this
describing
ding
my
ding
thoughts
that I
and
keep
thought.
hearing?
And while he thought it all very
Coffee
odd,
nut.
and wondered if this voice
Okay.
spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take
Is this a
responsibility
puzzle game?
for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
You can say that again.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Stanley was
After all,
wrong.
He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely.
It's just me talking to myself. It could be a puzzle game. Guys.
He would prove that he was in control.
You're being too funny here. Or it could not be.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool
nightmare,
skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Okay.
Let me wake up,
he
thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
God, he yearns for the button. I mean, I yearn for the buttons.
And my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Wait, why is that so sad?
I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Wait, this is actually so sad.
I am okay.
Wait, why am I tearing up? Wait. That was actually so sad. Stanley has noticed the meaning of life.
Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
You're real. It's okay.
Who am I?
I am very distraught. I'm going crazy. Okay. Oh, stop. This is chaotic. I did not know that this
of a woman named Mariella.
Okay. Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man.
Ting gifted if bug gets the baby ending legitimately? What does that mean?
Then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Wait, Belle? No, there's no...
Crazy. This much she knew.
Mariella? I already forgot how to pronounce the freaking name.
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of
I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
And what isn't.
I know what is real and what isn't.
And in a certain way, seeing this man.
What is it? Daily affirmations?
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very
Dude, she is going through it.
Impressions of her would affect her career.
I wish I could say the name. Oh, I wish I could say the same.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment.
Gosh,
that she
you know, if you just say it enough times, it becomes true.
And then she turned and ran.
Oh, okay. Bye. Did I die? Is it because I didn't follow the instructions? I think it was.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Wait, did I die because I didn't follow the
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Became a
Perhaps
corpse.
He had simply missed a memo.
Stanley started again?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I went to the door on my left last time. But then I went down the stairs. Okay, well. We've already decided, I guess.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Broom closet. Oh. Broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Stanley
office.
took the door on the left. I did. Oh, I like this wallpaper. You guys know I have a soft spot for this stuff. Oh, I love it. Hello, check in, please. Beep, boop, boop. Yeah, you're good. Go in. Thanks.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Stanley admired the
was
fancy
once again
walls.
Stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Big ceiling.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret
Stanley has
was being
good taste
held
in
from
interior
him?
decor and dark
What he
wooded
could not have
furniture.
known
Yes.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
I would
And so
love
the
to
boss
have
had
like just a
assigned it an
Victorian styled
extra
house.
secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
Of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Thank you for the 15, Lucas. What the heck? I love that. It was so funny. Wait, what was it? 2845? Bitch.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
What's happening?
By sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the
The
newly
narrator
opened
has
passageway.
forgot. What the fuck? Cinder remembered the information he did not have. Oh yes, of course. I can't run either. What were the instructions? Is there a floor here? There is. We'll go down. I don't like it. Stanley has noticed something may be out of place. Oh, wait, was I supposed
Descending deeper into the
something
building,
was out of place?
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I do feel a little
It was
peculiar.
a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this
What
now,
kind of
when
building
for
are
years
we
it had
in?
never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Thank you, elevator. Oh. It's dead now. Oh, the math, yeah. As soon as
Stanley
it...
walked straight ahead through the large
Oh.
door that read Mind Control
I don't want to go in there. Yeah, as soon as I see it, I forget about it. Escape mind control facility. Well, last time I didn't follow the instructions, I died. Oh gosh. Correctly identified that he may be inside of a building. I might be. But I could also maybe be outside, or maybe I'm nowhere. Stanley has made a decision. Yeah.
With television screens.
What the fuck?
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Well, maybe not mentally, which is why I'm in this predicament. What does that say? Oh, it's just numbers. I hate Mondays. Okay, girl.
Now the monitor.
Stanley is unable to read.
Their true nature
Oh.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Oh.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
Oh.
reduced to images on a screen. And
What's in that
slowly,
box?
One of them.
Why is it glowing
eternally
green?
Monitored in this place where
Fired?
freedom meant nothing.
Wow, yeah. That's crazy. We're just all a bunch of numbers. Except that guy over there and that one over there. They're just a bunch of letters.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control?
Stanley has
all this
realized
time?
that he
Was
is
this the only
Stanley.
reason
Stanley
he was happy
has
with his
realized the
boring job?
metaphor.
That his emotions had been
Noted
manipulated
that the metaphor
to
is not a
accept
metaphor, but
blindly.
really reality. My number is 451. You're up there. It's just a dark room. I'm
No,
427.
He refused to believe it. He
Oh.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
What do you mean?
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent
Oh.
his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes, I have
Here
actually.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Offline. Perfect.
Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating,
69,
working, all of it monitored and
420.
commanded
Oh,
from
yeah.
this very place.
Yeah.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
That's definitely
Stanley
my
decided
employee
that
number.
This machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for
Okay.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I'm going to dismantle the controls. Oh. No, I love the... That definitely is my ID number. What is this? 5? Maybe I don't press something yet. What does that say over there? I don't have my glasses on. What does that say? Mind control.
And when at last...
I've watched it play so many
he
times.
knew it was his duty, his obligation,
Thank
to
you for
put
the
an
redeem.
end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Wait, did he say turn it off? This is just a listening simulator. It's gonna test how well that I pay attention to instructions. Thank you for the hydrate. Spoiler alert, not very well. Stanley has noticed Lucas is incredibly mature and serious person. Stanley and the narrator appreciates the humor. Oh yeah. Stanley definitely does. Been able to correctly identify the number 5. I know. Oh, I know my numbers. Oh my god, wait. Imagine that just turned the game off. Stanley will purely be referred to as Stanley for the stream. I hope Stanley has picked up on the pattern. Stanley has. Stanley has. I actually had to do a school project on Paper Stanley. What's going on? And I had to mail him to my aunt that lived in Africa at the time, I think.
Freedom was
and she took pictures with him.
And yet,
it was cute.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange
that's not real.
hold? But as sunlight streamed into the
chamber, wasn't
this he realized none of this mattered to him.
Like 2 seconds
ago?
ago?
It was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Wait, but didn't I get here by you telling me what to do, where to go, and how to feel?
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Stanley is confused.
And Stanley was happy.
And happy. Confused and happy. Complete the game. Oh. Wait, it's replayable. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna do everything that he doesn't want us to do.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Stanley will always be confused? Yes.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Realized that this is a short stream.
Difference.
Imagine.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
I want to try every door. Oh wait, I can walk by holding fucking right mouse? What? What kind of controls is that? Wait, I kind of vibe with it.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
Yes.
Because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
No. Or social cues.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Stanley noticed that Stanley's capable of walking twice. Yeah. An invention by John Running. Stanley decided to name this action Running. Is this running? That's funny. What is going on over there? Nah, I think I'm gonna name it John instead.
Ah, yes. Truly
Wait, no,
a
that was your
room worth
joke.
admiring.
Stop!
It had
Wait,
really
my
been
brain
worth
is
the detour
already
after all,
melting.
just to spend a few moments here in this
Wait.
immaculate, beautifully constructed
My
room.
brain is already
Stanley
just
simply
fucking
stood
shitting
here,
the bed.
drinking it all in.
It's the lack of oxygen. What does this cup say?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you
Fuel.
sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Stanley identified the joke after some brain lag. Oh yeah. I have a lot of
At
that.
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected
Okay.
poorly on his overall
I was just trying to read the
personality.
cups.
But at last,
Damn,
he
girl.
had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
That time's not correct, and I had to input my time. No, it's not working. I'm sorry. I have to go through and redo all of them. I'm sorry. Wait, where did he want me to go? Because I want to go where I don't want to go. Wait, that makes sense.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Down. Down. No, I have to go through
But
and
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to
redo
wander
all of
about and get
my
even further off track.
stuff. I
So
don't know
now
why
in order to
it
get back,
deleted
he needed
itself.
to go, from here, it's, left.
I don't want to go left.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not
Make
the
up
right.
your
Why would
mind!
I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yep. I'm holding. Stanley was baited?
Let's
Yeah.
see. We went down
Twice.
right,
Broke my
left,
ankles.
Down, left, right. Yep. Okay. Yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
And no other way for me to go. Okay. Hello car. This way? Boop, boop, boop. We're back here. Oh, we're at the top now.
No.
Yes,
no.
yes,
This
yes,
isn't
yes,
right at all. You're not
yes.
supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just
What-
have
ooh,
to get
what
back
is that
to,
screen?
oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole
Oh.
story completely unusable.
Pirate?
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Oh. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
What if
Perhaps
I
he had simply missed a memo.
don't?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything
Oh.
should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you?
That's
the
what
one who
I'm
wrote the
saying.
story. It was right here just a minute ago.
I got
know for
hungry.
Sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Ooh.
Let's find the story.
Oh, I want to go that way. Wait. Stanley is lost. What am I not lost? Stanley is hungry. Ooh. Ooh. I get to Oh. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Oh.
I'll say it.
Oh.
This is the worst adventure
But
I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Why are you hating?
Do we start the game again?
No.
Well,
It's
I find
fine.
it unlikely
It's fine.
that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. Stanley has been confronted by the truth. Oh yeah, hard truth.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
It doesn't
to go to the
even
meeting
let
room.
me click on the
Perhaps he had
doors
simply
anymore.
missed a memo.
Alright. Yeah, it doesn't let me click on the doors. Surname, access. That's a weird surname, I feel like. I'm not judging. Here we go. Left. Oh, now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be
It's a little
remembering this
worse.
wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I don't think I did, girl. Painting. Oh, now I can click on door. Oh. Someone spilled their fuel. Knowing your city.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Wait a minute.
The story. Here it comes.
I don't like the way you said that.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. All that tornado autism was good because now I'm more keen on looking up weather and where it will rain. Oh, wait, what are the meteorologists? Is that the weather peoples? What happened here? Why is it so dirty? Oh, wait.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Makes me feel very
I don't
comforted.
think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
I'm pretty sure that there was
that
a
correct?
tornado warning here
Do you
earlier.
remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what?
Oh,
Since I've completely
do
forgotten
not
what we
ask
were
me if I
supposed to be
remember.
doing, how about this?
okay.
You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and
Yay!
it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was
Stanley
not
has
one of
the
those
memory of a frog
situations.
with a propeller.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this
Yeah,
place is.
I do.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh god, that was funny. Oh, that was funny. All right, thank you. I'm in your pocket.
All right.
I
I've
love
got a
being in the
solution.
pocket.
This
Thank you.
time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Well, didn't I get here by doing not what you wanted me to do? Oh wait, I'm doing it out of instinct. I'm doing what I'm told.
No,
I'm back
down. We're
here.
living it up to the line from now on.
Oh, I thought maybe I could. There was a hole maybe where the door was. Well, dang. We'll go back. Oh. I love solitaire. Subcommittee meeting. Oh gosh, that's a lot of words. Let's see. No, can't open any of those doors. Boop.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Okay.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yes.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by
Yeah,
the
a
act
story
of
is a
moving
story.
Forward, are we implying a journey such
Even
that
being,
a destination
still
is
is a
inevitably
story.
conjured into being
Stanley's brain
via
is
the very
melting.
manifestation of the nature
It's
of life
already
itself?
been melted.
Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this
Okay.
train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in fact, a byproduct
Where am I?
of one's subjective experience
line.
of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests
Oh.
inside of
Oh,
your subjective
wait.
experience of
Wait.
this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton
Stanley
of my
cannot
own
read?
relative experiential mental subjective
my God.
construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
What is
You know
that
what?
word?
I think what we need right
Quasi?
now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah! Oh, not the music I was thinking of. Oh. Da 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 da. How am I supposed to be on the ceiling? Nearly? It's so loud! I can't even hear myself talk! Nearly, but not quite literate. I'm just... Yeah, that quite describes me. Ooh. Moving light. What's this way? Oh gosh, it is so... Oh, that scared me. It is so loud. Da-da. Monthly ledgers? Corporate imbalances? I'm lost, so we're just gonna follow the line. Oh god. 432, what have you been up to, man? Wait, what? Wait, wait! Wait! What? I'm not gonna question it. What the fuck?
Wait, cut the music.
Oh,
Go
thank you.
back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely
It's
and
me
remember
eating it.
it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Alright, let's see. It has a bunch of different leaves on it. Is this even a fern? Oh, hi! Is it Nautilus? Cannot stress enough, memorize that fern. Okay, I'll believe you. I'm trying to memorize it. You guys are bringing out all the big words today. Stanley has encountered a non-Euclidean? Stanley counted each individual leaf. Oh god. You know, I don't really have that great of memory, but I have an okay memory, I think. But not enough to memorize all of these letters? Exactly. That's exactly my point. That's exactly my point. No! A bot! out! Get out, bot! There we go. Alright, I think we're as memorized as we're gonna get. There we go. Yeah, I think we're as memorized as we're going to be. Stanley hates robots, yeah. I don't like those fucks. The robot uprising will remember Stanley. They probably will. They probably will. Oh.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Voices.
No.
Yeah.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Ding. Oh, I was waiting for the bell. Well, let's just go back to my office. This is her. Okay, we'll leave now, I guess. Well, there was a door. Yeah, that's locked now. So what's this way? Have we been this way before? I don't think so. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, so far I'm not able to open almost in... Oh, that really tripped me up.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you...
Pirate!
After everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore.
What does that one say?
Restart.
Oh. He's getting mad.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's
yeah, that's the spirit.
People, right?
No.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Because it
Something
won't make any
exciting,
sense.
Daring, mysterious. Ooh,
Thank you for the
this
check-in.
sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start
Stanley has
wondering
noticed the
I don't know.
impatience
How about this
of the
direction?
narrator. Oh, yeah. I do tend to test people's patience. Not really on purpose, but I just do, so... it makes sense that I'm getting on his nerve.
Now, yes,
Yeah.
this is exciting. Just me and
hallway?
Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I have read through all your redeems. I must say I'm quite concerned about the second to last one. Wait, what's the second to last redeem? Is it the foot pick? Everyone is always really concerned about the foot pick. Okay. So it's not a loop. It just... What's that square that... Or triangle? Yeah, just redeem it and you'll see. It's my feet. It's my toes.
Oh, no, not
It's
you
exactly
again.
what it says
Stanley,
it is.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's trademark. It's not a loop. It's just a non-eloquent... I'm gonna look up how to pronounce this. It's such a big word. You guys test my brain every day. And I appreciate it. E-U-C-L-I-D-E-A-N. Well, let me turn my volume up. I didn't hear it. Wait. Euclidean. Why did he sound like that?
Euclidean.
I'm scared. Why did he sound like that? Euclidean. Okay. I'm scared. Why did he sound like that? Okay. Stanley's tempting curiosity and has scared me. Yes! Redeem it, Cetrin! Redeem my toes. Wait, I'm turned around. Did I go this way? Yes.
Ah, a
Euclidean!
choice.
Yeah!
We get to make a decision. From
Oh.
here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay, take your time.
Walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere. which means that somewhere the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn
What if I walk in
means that
square?
our destination corresponds with the counter.
Or you know what? I think
reverse
triangle.
door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Star?
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
I've lost the...
Stanley, our destiny.
Wait, I've lost what shape? I don't know what shape I was doing. I kind of lost it there. Oh.
Oh, hold up. What's this?
Confusion ending.
The confusion ending. You're
After a long
telling me that's what this is? It's all
Find a
one
bookstore?
giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Is
So
this
now,
all of
according to
the
schedule,
endings?
I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed
Discover
to
the
forget?
2 doors
Well, what
room
if I
now
don't want to
has
forget?
additional doors.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why
If I
don't
spend all my
get a
points and
say in
redeem
all
that
of this?
redeem,
Is it
what will
really?
you provide in exchange? My
No, it
feet,
can't
man.
be. I don't want it to be.
Other than the
I don't
potential
want the
scare
game to
and
keep
existential
restarting.
dread.
I don't
Oh,
want to
okay.
forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
We could
I
add
won't
another
do it.
picture.
And the timer stopped.
We can
Does that
add
mean
another foot pick.
Did we do it?
Huh?
Did we break the cycle?
I'm always looking.
The,
I'm always trying
whatever
to
it is that
get
made this
more.
schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Probably a lot will happen.
So, okay.
Okay.
I guess
That's
now
what
we
I'm
just
saying.
wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
That genuinely scared me so bad. That genuinely scared me so bad. Oh. Is he gone?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stanley is
went around touching
weak to
every
jump
little
scares.
thing in the
I
office,
very
but it
much
didn't make a
am.
single difference.
That's why I like
Nor
playing horror
did it advance
games.
the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Hold on,
he
my
entered
weather
the door
alarm
on
is
his
going
left.
off, guys. 1 second. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. I'll be right back. I just gotta turn it off. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. It's... My weather alarm goes off for... tornadoes... I hit the mic, sorry. Tornadoes, severe, like, tropical storms, hurricanes, all that shit. But we're fine. It's just warning me. Well, yeah. Stanley hears a weather alarm, a potential threat, shrugs it off and turns the alarm off to simply continue his day. Yep. That's pretty much how it goes whenever you live where I live. Because it's saying that right now, but let's look outside.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything.
Okay.
This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Exactly. I wanted if where did I come from? Stanley prefers word games and yet only quasi illiterate. How the quasi? Is that how you pronounce that? Quasi? Don't get fired. Talk less.
Stanley decided to go up to his
Noted.
boss's office, hoping
Quasi.
he might find an answer there.
Like that? Quasi literate? Monetized free to play. Yes. Okay, perfect. 2 words, 1 day. Look at us go. Oh. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Are we sure nothing's in here? Broom closet.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Stanley is capable of learning. It's a good sign. Yes, it is. I worry every day that I've gone kind of brain dead.
Sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What does FA stand for? Bye, broom closet. It's my favorite part.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Fuck all. That's what I thought it was, but
he might be fired for that.
I just never know.
In such a competitive economy,
all right, I'm assuming that I started over at
he believed everyone had vanished.
His boss would think he was crazy. Thing.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Maybe I am.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
Maybe
no
today was ditch day, and I didn't get the memo.
As Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
They have a pressure plate.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No.
And whenever I look down, my whole body turns horizontal. That's why I can't see my feet.
He came to the conclusion that it had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
I have words for everything. I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
Wait, but wasn't I crying before that I would just want my job? That's it?
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Why?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Doesn't the narrator think that it's weird that he's narrating everything? Especially him narrating?
Describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words...
What about after I chug 4 5-hour energies?
He knew for certain, beyond a doubt,
well,
that this was in fact a dream.
I guess make it 5 so he can just be up all day.
Just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could
This guy's going crazy. Oh.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up.
Let me wake up.
He thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish
Is there a button to
over.
open my eyes?
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Push
Please.
button.
It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
It's so sad.
Everything will be fine. I
am okay.
okay.
Poor Stanley, dude. So sad.
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone wake me up. My
I
name
already
is
forgot
Stanley.
that we've had
I
this
have a boss, I have an office.
conversation.
I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
Stanley
I must be
needed to
real.
hear
I
that.
must be. Can
He
anyone hear
always
my voice?
does.
Who am I? Who am I? And everything
Oof.
went black.
Sometimes the best way to make yourself hear something is you say it out loud.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella, that's what the name was. Oh, I'm dead
Mariella
again.
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
Dang
gathered
it.
her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted
So it's
by the
5-hour
body of a
energies.
man who had stumbled through
You know, as
town
soon as
talking and
the
screaming
timer
to
stops,
himself,
you just
and then
pass out.
collapsed dead on the
That's why you gotta
sidewalk.
keep stacking them.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments,
Stanley
she
truly does
considered
have the memory of a
strange man.
frog with a propeller
He was
hat whose
obviously
name
crazy.
contains
This much she
reference
knew.
to form of
Everyone
digital
knows what
storage.
crazy people
Yes.
look like. And in that moment,
And
she
I
thought
have
to herself
not
how lucky
much
she was
digital
to be
storage.
normal. I am sane. I am
I
in
have like
control of my
what
mind. I know what is real and
I have
what
like
isn't.
2 gigs
It was
of
comforting to
memory.
think this, and in a
I
certain
constantly
way,
have to
seeing
switch
this
stuff
man made her
out,
feel
and
better. But then she remembered
1.5
the
of those
meeting she had
gigs are taken
scheduled
up
for that day.
with
The very
knowledge
important people
of
whose
expensive
impressions
cardboard.
of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
2 bytes, yes. I forgot that was a... Well, and you just said it too. Maybe, honestly, maybe my brain is genuinely melting. It has to be to explain whatever this is. The narrator will not agree to more than 5 bytes. Oh, dang it. Dang it.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
I'm walking faster.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We are gonna go up. I want to try and maybe get all the endings that I can.
Yet there was not a single
Stanley's
person
having
here
trouble
either.
comprehending a linear
Feeling a
game.
wave of
Yes.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go
closet.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Hope
to
Stanley
his
is
boss's
fine with
office.
this level of banterish commentary. I think Stanley likes it. Bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money, crisp. Great. Extreme bathrooms. Why are there 2 glasses in here? God, you gotta clean your mirror. 3 glasses. I like this wallpaper too. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of the color. Oh, matching hand towel. I love it. Oh, someone had to go. Stanley has slowly realized that the glasses in the bathroom are for samples. Like those type of samples. Oh. Another sample. Panda! Business strategy! No! No! Stanley may make assumptions as he wishes. Oh gosh. No, that's awful. I've never been in an elevator before. Well, I have, but not one like this. Let's go up. Why is this paper glowing? It's the freaking like hospital lights. Oh, my arms. Doo doo. Imagine we're just in this elevator forever. I just jinxed it, didn't I? What kind of TV shows are you guys watching right now? Or movies? Stanley stepped into the elevator in hopes that it would lift his spirits. That's a knee slapper. That was me slapping my knee. What was that whisper? Did you hear that? Stanley attempted to engage in small talk. It did not go well. How's the weather going? Where is this floor? Where are we going? Is he singing along? You realized that the whisper was me. Dude, no, because that scared me. Get it, girl. Sing it. Oh, that's actually so cute that you can hear him. Oh, that's actually so cute. Stanley asks about the weather after having turned off a weather alarm earlier. Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be okay. It's not raining right now. There is a tornado watch, though. I always get confused between the watch and the warning. Like, which one do I need to worry about? Because why are we scaring me before it's actually here? I guess so I could prepare, huh? I don't do that. It's supposed to be raining all week, though. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. Every single day of the week and next week. Oh my god, how long is this elevator ride? We went nowhere. I can't do this one again. Stanley may be encountering British weather soon. Is it gonna offer me tea? Stop, that was funny. What's the difference?
His manager's office, Stanley was
Two
once
of
again
the same
stunned
pictures.
to discover not an indication of any human life.
Sewage
What could it mean?
lilies?
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible
drink one of them.
that lay buried below his
Stanley
feet.
does not
And
understand
so the boss
elevators.
had
I
assigned it
don't.
an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't
2845.
possibly have known this.
Someone appreciates Stanley appreciates someone's trademark sewage pipes. Yeah. I mean, they're nice,
Stanley
I
just sat
guess.
around twiddling his thumbs.
I'm not twiddling my
Trying
thumbs.
to
I'm looking at the
input anything
painting.
on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know
2845.
that the combination was 2845.
Ah.
2845.
Ah. Yeah?
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
What a
And Stanley
horrible,
got the hell along with the story.
horrible,
Well, whoop-de-doo.
emergency overdrive. That was awful. So how long is this game? Like how many different endings are there total? Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
Escape!
that read Mind Control Facility.
Hello? Escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
There's no run button? I can't run fast. Oh, I got sticky keys trying to run faster into death.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Never. No, I'm prepared.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yeah.
And willingly confront his death.
Exactly. Now we're on the same path. Oh my god, that's so terrifying. Boop. Did I die? He caught me.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent
Why am I not
end
helping
to
myself?
his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell. Bye.
Farewell, Stanley,
Oh!
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
A
In a
woman.
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Stanley appears to be unaware of the achievement that is to not play the Stanley Parable game for 5 years. Wait, 5 years? It would take a minimum of 5 years to like just standing in the game, or that's so long. The Stanley
And yet it would
Parable.
be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. I'm dead, I guess. Stanley's computer. These my memories. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout the development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first oh my god. Iteration? It is a huge office. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in good time. The 2 doors. The set of the 2 doors was a very concrete piece in the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. God, my brain! We got some nice pictures here. Not that one. Get out of my screen, thank you. Oh, okay, I love nature. Love it. This one's really pretty. Mountain. Leaf. Filing cabinets. Wow. Office computers. Yep. I like the solitaire one. Doors. Button sounds. A selection of sounds is used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard strokes and synthesized tones. Okay. I like that one. Oh. Oh. I like that one. That actually made my brain itch. Oh, I don't like that one. Microwave. Oh, not microwave. Food's done. Oh, no, this one's my fave. Blink. Oh, wait, but there's no variation? Alright. It's between the or that. I like both of those very much. What's this way? Because I don't see anything. Office clock. Boss's office. Oh, wait, this is actually cool. You get to see, like, how it was made and everything. Okay, before we head upstairs, let's go this way. Oh, these are the credits as well. What about the girl narrator? I guess she doesn't really have that much of an appearance, I can assume. Other than in the one time. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Terrifying. Stanley realized that Stanley did not show up in the credits. Stanley felt left out. Oh, you're right. That's okay. That would have been that would have been fucking crazy though if they put Stanley. Warzone. Looks like laser tag. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on the battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Okay. Alien base. Awesome. Okay, all right. Fun. YouTube video. Stop. That's funny. Some money. Narrator emails. After the second trailer, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. How is the games? How is the game going? Oh, okay. Are you a rock? Maybe a boulder. Stanley plotted revenge. Yes, I will. Could you tell me what the significance of the number 1112800 is? 1112800. Stanley longed for a day that Stanley would get paid. Oh, I'm doing this for free. What is Stanley's last name? Oh. Maybe Stan? Congratulations! Congratulations! Okay. I like walking in the park, watching the sunset, and I dare say it, pushing buttons. The lounge. The office. Why are we counting down? Why are we counting down? The apartment timer. Oh, okay. In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh, I've never been to the apartment. Cargo lift. Never been to the apartment. Maintenance layout. Obey, disobey. Vent? Oh. Option 1. Doorway to maintenance in the lounge. Okay. Doorway two door. Option fuck. Oh god. No, what's going on? Stanley realized the day would never come. Yeah, I'll never get paid. It's fine. I'll do it for free. Stanley realized his full name was actually Stan L.E. Stop. It probably is. If we're being honest, it probably is. It's not beating the quasi-literate allegations. I know. They're not even allegations at this point. It's facts. The other entrance would be hidden depending on how long, depending on how you entered. I want to go in the vent. Yeah, I want to go in the vent. I'm lost. This way? This way. Oh. Zending? Screenshot depicts early version of the ending known as Zending. I've never been there either. Zending levers? Player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color. Oh, I can't. Stanley wished to vent to let his emotions out. No, I wish to vent because I'm the killer among us. That's me. Escape menu. We had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized that this is what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. What was that? Did you see that? That's what it was. One of the desks from the earlier versions. What? That one. Okay, I'm confused. Freedom! Countdown room? Oh my god. Monitor room elevator? Exit. Stanley has noticed me following. I'm scared. Have I looked at everything? I think I have. Let's go back up. Stanley should not be scared. Stanley should always be scared. Yes, because I am sus. This way? I don't like that. Perfect. Full circle. The lounge. Underground.
Then he pushed the number 8.
Wait, but wasn't there...
Stood on the roof.
Narrator outtakes.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively.
Okay, I don't like it in there. It's loud. You're talking in my brain. Stanley's streams are because of Lucas believing I may be a serial killer, by the way. I mean, are you? How do we get down there? And I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, are you a serial killer? Wait, where's the thing? And what brand of cereal would it be? 'Cause I personally love mini wheats. So please don't kill them. Stanley understands that I'm not a serial killer. I just don't know when my statements come off as vaguely threatening. Well,
Oh, look at these two.
that was that was a very threatening laugh.
Another. How they wish to control one another.
Stanley made a
How
good
they
joke,
both
thanks.
wish to be free.
But I'm being for real. I absolutely fucking love mini wheats. I just wish they had more frosting. Stanley heard that the cereal I kill is simply toast. Ugh. Okay, good. I'm floating. There's no footsteps. Off.
Can you see?
What kind of cereal do you guys like?
How much they need one another?
I can't
No,
see anything.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me.
Oh, I'm back
You
here.
can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push
Stanley
escape
realizes
and
that
press
if I
quit.
say cereal
There's no
brands,
other way
I
to
may
beat
accidentally
this game.
dox myself, but
So
I
as
don't
you
know.
move
That's
forward,
okay.
you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop
You don't
now
have
and
to.
your only true choice.
I also eat bagels for
Choose it.
breakfast.
Don't let
Raisin
time choose
bagel.
for you. Don't let
Oh, I got crushed. Though it would be funny to be doxed by cereal. Maybe. It probably would be. Okay. Back here. Can I pick up the phone? Who farted? That's actually funny. I want that cup. Hello, can I pick up the phone? Oh my god, my weather alarm again! Hold on, guys. I'm sorry.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe
Stanley
the
is
genius
back.
at work.
Stanley had a crushing realization. Should probably take note of the weather alarm. No, it's okay. It's a flash flood, and I live on the second floor. So, that doesn't concern me. I'm fine. Stanley has successfully not died, of course. It does take me a minute to get up and get down, though, because my legs hurt. Waiting input. Stanley realized that if a flash flood takes out the first floor, may take out the second floor. Nah, I live in a brick building. No wolf is gonna huff and puff and blow my house down, so neither can water. Because it's such a well-known fact that water is weaker than air. That was sarcasm if you couldn't tell. Stanley noticed an interesting computer. I know, I really... 420! Please. How do I... Who farted? I love these cups. How do I... Oh, I'm on top. Beep boop, beep boop. Stanley conveyed sarcasm, but it was not received as I am autistic and did not realize initially. Yeah, that's why I said it, because me being sarcastic also it didn't pick up in my brain. I am. Oh wait, now I'm on the desk. Oh. How do I make this computer do computer things? Input received. Clicking buttons. Maybe it's... Oh, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. I'm assuming I can't do anything with this. Pink. Whatever, I'm leaving. No, I'm not. Okay, now I'm leaving. I hate Mondays. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we're gonna go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to
Stanley
stop by
is
the employee
Garfield
lounge
confirmed.
first, just
Yes.
to admire it.
I love lasagna.
Wow. Yes.
Boop.
This room. What a beautiful room.
Anything in
What a
here?
gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean, it's
goodness Stanley
mediocre.
had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room.
I love
Life
those.
without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I mean, Garfield is to the door on his right. Well, let me back out! Oh my gosh. Hello? What is this? I need a key card. Key card? Nothing? Okay. Alright. Do not jump while it is in motion. It will cause death. What if I jump while it's not in motion? Will I still die? Penalty for misuse of cargo? $1,000. Penalty for jumping off cargo? $5,000. Well, what if I'm dead? But should I jump?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Dang.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. I am very powerful. Stanley ending it, yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Man. I want to try if there's an apartment. I want to go in the vent. I want to go into the apartment building.
Perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a
Don't
work of art.
see anything
What
new.
was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, we're gonna go straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
We'll let it do
Look,
its
Stanley,
thing.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
It's a lot of
here.
boxes.
I'm not
Ooh,
your enemy, really,
how do you get to
I'm
that
not.
door?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I know,
There's
it's
someone you've been
amazing.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now,
Oh,
I'm not
wait, I
asking
could
for
have
me.
jumped off of the platform
for
onto
them.
that thing. Ooh. Okay,
This is it,
next time
Stanley.
that's what we're doing.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
My wife?
She's been waiting.
My wife? Oh, that's just a...
That's her, Stanley.
That's all you had to say to me. Picking up my phone. I'm in the apartment!
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
My
All right,
wife.
now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They want to commit their life to you.
What?
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see
What the
something.
hell?
Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
But my wife.
Sorry,
Oh.
but you're in my story now.
Oh, villain arc. Hey, wife.
This is a very sad story about the death of
What?
a man named Stanley.
What is this room decor? Good morning, employee. Tues. Fucking. Oh my god, that's my alarm again. You're kidding. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold on. It's going off a lot. About to just bring it in here. It's in my kitchen. Hold on. My god. That is so much happening. It was just a thunderstorm warning. It's newsflash. It's been raining. It's been thunderstorming. Stanley should probably consider why the weather alarm is going off frequently as it is. I mean, but there's no need. I'm aware that it's raining. Stanley is causing growing concern. No, it's fine. It's fine. This is really normal. I swear. Press K.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons.
Oh, wait.
Doing exactly what he's told
I don't
to
want
do.
to, though.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Pressing every button but in to see what happens. Stanley is confronted by the truth once more. I know. It's sad, kind of. Alright, I guess I'll... Do I have to? Guess I'll press in.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the
I've only
unknown.
interacted with Stanley once,
Fantastic
but I hope Stanley
discoveries of
realizes
new
that if
lands.
I were to
It was
interact with the
wonderful.
Stanley
And each day that
officially
he
again,
returned to
Stanley
work
would be
was a
referred to
reminder
as
that none of it
Stanley.
would ever happen to him.
Of course. And Stanley would love to be called Stanley. Where's the fucking TV? Is that the TV?
And so he began
Oh.
to fantasize about his own job.
Oh,
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
I think
The
Stanley's
thought
on acid or
excited
something.
him terribly.
Press in to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful
Welcome
to
back.
behold.
We are Stanley. Prepare dinner.
As
Yes.
he wandered
Oh.
through this fantasy world,
gonna say
he
yes,
began
I
to
would
fill it
would-
with magical paths
Make
and
dinner for my
destinations.
wife.
Down one path
Thank
lay
you
an
for the
enormous
redeem.
round room with monitors and mind controls.
Cetrin, you still
Down another was
haven't
a yellow line that
done
read in many
the feet
directions,
yet.
and
You
down
can ask
another was a
Zombie.
game with
The
a
feats
baby.
are definitely
And
worth
he
it.
called it the Stanley Parable.
Press Q to tell your kids a story. Where?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end.
Stanley
that
is
he might
Stanleying.
always feel this
Very
free.
interested to see what Stanley
Set out some new
gets
path,
into today.
mustn't there
My
be? Perhaps if he
foot!
played just one more time.
My toes! My feet! Who's hungry? Oh! 0. Oh, it's a no. I was correct with it being a frog foot. Yeah, it's my feet pics. What else would it be? It's my foot pics. I'm scared of the foot redeem. I believe Stanley has booby trapped it somehow. Either call out or frog foot. It's literally my foot pics. I couldn't be more upfront about it. Stanley has been quite Stanley. And we learned 2 new words today, Zombie. The first one was quasi-illiterate. Yeah. I think. And then the other one was... Euclidean. This guy.
Euclidean.
Euclidean. Yeah. Stanley must now prove it by saying the definition of the words. Oh. So quasi-literate means that I'm somewhat literate. And then I keep forgetting what this one says. Euclidean is altering the principles of traditional geometry. Yep. You better tell your wife you love her, Stanley. I love you, wife. I love you, wife. You're my favorite wife ever, and I'd never had a better wife than you, wife.
But there is no
Oh.
answer. How could there possibly be? In reality,
There is no
all
wife.
he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Okay, to go to sleep. Okay.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Stanley conveyed his love for his wife.
He won't
It was
stop.
not reciprocated,
Here, watch this.
unfortunately.
Stanley, the next time the
I
school
know.
asks you to push a button, do not do
I'm
it.
gonna push it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see?
How can I make him look at himself?
Can you see what I see?
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to.
You can
I
try.
must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley
Please
pushed a
die.
button.
Wow.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Wow. Just telling me to kill myself? What the fuck? Okay. Sad, unfortunate.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What did that say
What
before I
could it
clicked it?
mean?
That was a lot going
Stanley
on.
decided to go to the meeting room.
The end is
Perhaps
never
he
the
had simply
end.
missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
The end is never the end. Wait. Okay, so I just have to find the computer 3 more times. Okay, wait, no, we're on to something here. We're on to something. New content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Oh, wait, can I go that way? Stanley has identified a puzzle. Oh, yes. Oh, this way we go.
Hello, and thank you
Hi.
for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Of course.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a
I
video
didn't
game
know.
released in 2013 on home computers.
It's slipping from your hands.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Ooh.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Not even that. It's been 13 years.
Please
Need I feel old?
step
I'm not
inside
even that
and see
old.
What thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley
It's like
Parable
half of my
Ultra
life.
Deluxe.
Oh,
Well,
this
more
sounds
than half.
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh, is this what I paid?
Okay, so
For
far it's an elevator.
Grass.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's
This
just
is a
the
special
beginning of
elevator. It has
mesmerizing
grass.
adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or
Oh,
there we go.
yay.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the
Stanley
new
is capable of
content. I've never
maths
been more
somewhat.
ready.
This is
Let's
probably a
do
good
it.
thing. No, I'm not really great at math. I'm not really great at anything, I don't think. Math definitely is not one of
Impressions
us.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Miffly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give it to me! Give it to me!
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Stanley's good at being Stanley, and that is enough in my
Is-
opinion.
Is that it?
Thanks.
Surely that's not all the new
Stanley's doing a
content.
good job
There has
from
to
what
be
I
something
perceived.
else,
Thank
right?
you. I try. Jump, jump, jump. Nothing in here? Well, maybe we can continue, maybe? I'm going to jump. Stanley just did something evil to the viewers, and I don't know how to feel other than distress. Well, if there was something other than an elevator here, I would have left it.
Stanley, I have to
Dude,
say,
you know,
initial
like, where
impressions
we
of
are,
this
right?
game are not
We're at the
positive.
Bug Bites
It's
channel,
just elevators and
where
jumping.
we
Is
do
this not
everything
positive for
that
exciting
distresses
new
us.
content?
That's literally
If
our
this is new
our
content,
life.
then I could
It's
just
just
read you
causing
the
our
whole
self-distress.
dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Well, I'm
Hell,
doing
I
the
could count to
75 hard
30
challenge
trillion.
because it
You could put
distresses
that
me
on the
so
box.
much.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
I just love
now with
chaos.
over 1,000 hours of new content, and oh wait, there's more.
Yay!
Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I'm not. Thank you for enjoying the new content. You're
Oh, you've got to
welcome.
be kidding me. You see,
You're
Stanley?
welcome.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold
It's
them
X
personally
now.
accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me,
I'm
let
right
me
here.
just reset the game.
No!
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Oh,
No
don't reset the
frills,
game.
No gimmicks.
All
Just
gimmicks.
you and me having a great time together like always.
An awful time.
What do you say, friend?
Okay. So, I've recognized now that Stanley is fond of entropy in Discord and may have considered a masochist to some degree if Stanley embraces this enough. I can respect Stanley.
In the vent. I want to show you something.
Why is he being weird? In the vent. Oh. I'm in the vent.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little
Wow.
secret. Take a look.
Wow.
I call it the Memory Zone.
I
It's where I've been storing
it.
all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Stanley sus. I should be ejected. No, please! I swear, it was the blue guy. Wow, I would just. Oh my god! Imagine. I would love to just live life like this. I would just love to live life. Stanley vented. Yeah, I came up in electrical. Wow. Literally just living life. Little trough. Don't forget.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before
Memory
it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the
No.
game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Stanley Parable Collector's Edition? Oh. You guys know how to get me. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts. Aw. Awarded to... Wait. What's my first name? UCE is the last three. Oh, it says Last of Us. What the fuck? Okay. Well, you know what? I love it. It clearly says Stanley Parable right there. Easily. 8:13. It's not the correct time at all. It's clearly noon. Be my Valentine. Smile because it happened. The Stanley Parable. What does it say? Alpha test. Stanley does not understand the fact that it is 7 p.m. Yeah, nah. It's noon. One doll hair. One doll hair. Playing the game? Go outside. This is the one that you were talking about. Don't play for 5 years. But isn't there one where you have to play for 5 years? Wow. Well, unluckily for them, I don't touch grass. Don't even know what color it is. Oh, we're talking about that one. I understand. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Well, I bet that pisses people off. That you can't, like, max it out. Nominee. 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 New video game releasing today. Do they actually put that in newspapers? Haven't gotten a newspaper in so long. Hey, it's me when I died. Nominee? Oh. No! 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 I'm tearing up! No! It's so sad! I'm tearing up and there's tears in my eyes! What a screw! No! Stop! Stop. We're leaving right now. I thought these were beans. No, little Stanley. Can't. Forget about it, Buck. Forget about it. Forget about it. Look at these beans.
Another is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
God,
like
that was so
stunning
sad.
triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie
From
Sterner
what
writes,
.com?
and I quote, "We're so many games that aspire to be more than games end
That
up
was
less
so
than
sad,
any
I'm not
form
even
of art.
joking.
Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
Hear what?
Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley
Is that why
Parable
you were only a
was.
nominee?
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim.
I love
it was Persona
Skyrim.
3.
Don't
it
even
was all of them.
Don't
And
even
now
test me. I love
it's
Skyrim.
nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
I was Stanley. I'm
It's
back
just a
now. Very
husk
good.
now, a
You
lifeless
missed.
husk
You
with an
missed a
hour
very
of new
sad
elevator
thing.
content.
Very sad. I totally did not cry. Stanley cried. No! Stanley did not cry about little Stanley. Oh, I don't like water noise. Oh, getting hooked in basement. Stanley's hung. Oh, Stanley wants to press the button. Person of the year. It's you. I was trying to turn because I was turning to. Never mind. Okay, don't know what that is.
another moving passage.
Thanks.
This time from
Thank you for the 15.
GameSpot.com.
Oh, the
Stanley
water.
Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
Obviously, it
didn't need anything
wasn't.
else.
You only
It
got a
didn't
9.
need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Sorry, I was stretching. It feels so good to stretch, but it hurts so bad. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Can I get in there? The serious room. Come on, I gotta be serious in there. Oh, I just got an achievement. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. How do I go in? Maybe let's go in the basement.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
No?
What's this? What's down here?
Oh.
Oh no. Oh God, no.
Is this
Stanley,
where I
it's
fight the
a collection
aliens?
of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
I'm scared.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh. Wait, but there's a good one right here.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than
Wait,
entertaining.
it says bug!
Funny?
Oh.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights.
How
that I
dare
can't even
you!
imagine where
I
I'd have the
know,
will to
I
stick with
know, I'm sorry. I actually only have 2 reviews on my whole Steam profile. One, I'm pretty sure is Rainbow Gate, because that was such a shit fucking game. I hated Rainbow Gate and everyone in the world needed to know it. And Subnautica, years and years and years and years and years ago, when I was in like middle school, I wrote a review that said, please refund the game. My computer can't handle it, or some shit like that. I was like, please, can I have a refund? And that's my 2 reviews. Aww. Wet.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
That's what my weather alarm was warning me about.
For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
I don't think I can, man.
This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I
think I had
always
one
thought of
review.
the
It was for
game's dialogue
Warframe.
as being
It said,
rather
it's pretty good.
terse to begin
4K
with.
hours.
You can't know how much
Dude,
fluff
Warframe
I
is
cut
good,
from the
though.
game to get it to feel as light and airy as it, well,
I unlocked like Ureli, and then that was about it for me.
Oh dear. What an awful memory. to
I
have to
already
hold
paid
on to.
so many. I
These
now have
black
over
marks on my
10K
otherwise
hours.
Unimpeachable track record.
I already have
I
so
feel
many like pay to win
like a failure.
games. I
I
can't
let these
afford
people
another
down.
one.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Excuse me. Yeah, I can't afford another pay to win. And I remember from why I'm saying pay to win is because I had to buy like armor slots, or I mean like frame slots. And then that one section where it felt like Dark Souls. Oh yeah, I'm kind of shit. Oh. I'm kind of like not good at Dark Souls type games or anything like that. It's pay to speed up. Oh, okay. Warframe. God, why can I not speak? You do have to accumulate those over time. Oh yeah.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Here comes a
A skip button?
Oh, it
Well,
sinks.
Well, Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting
Should we
you
skip
skip
him?
ahead for just a moment. Surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my
Why is he doing
motto
that?
today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything.
Or
for the
ask me to
customer.
purchase you slots because
Yes,
I
a
traded
skip
for
button we
premium
shall have.
currency. No. Deruvi, that. Yeah, that was fucking hard. It did have a completely different vibe. It was hard. Oh, what if I don't make the jump? But there is no, oh, and it just cuts off into black. Okay. I did it.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. You
Yeah.
see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal. Well, there, sport.
Yeah.
You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's... Okay, welcome back,
You can trade
Stanley.
with
Now,
other
I should
players
say
for
that the
premium
amount of time
currency
the
so you can
button
get
has
everything
been
for
skipping
free.
through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. Stanley!
Hi,
Stanley,
yes,
please don't push
narrator.
the button again. It's been 12
Oh,
hours.
damn.
You've just been frozen there.
I do
I
that.
don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely
What if I
gone.
wait?
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those
Though
walls
I'm not
a
able to
1,000
convince you to play
times,
it, I'll
and
end it
there's
there.
no door,
I mean,
Stanley.
there was
There's
no
door.
convincing.
There's
As
just
soon as
you
the
and
word
button,
Warframe
and if
gets
you
brought
keep
up, I'm like,
pressing
huh,
it, I have
I
no
could run it
idea
up.
What will happen. I have no
Anything.
idea how long
Get,
I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna push the
Stanley,
button.
You're back. You're
The
back.
tree died.
Oh my goodness! I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
I think the lights went out.
Or 2 weeks? I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking, and you saying nothing.
I've been wanting to
Wouldn't
get,
think
I
that
want to,
it's
oh my
exactly
god.
the same as always.
I have been
Doesn't
wanting
that
to
feel
get
like what
a
we've
shooter
already
game
been
for a
doing?
while
Me
now.
just
I don't
talking.
really like
But it isn't, Stanley.
what Call of
It isn't
Duty
the
has
same at
really
all.
like
It
turned
isn't even
to.
close, because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now,
And I
Stanley.
just,
I'm
I need
realizing
something to
that I
scratch
needed to
the
know
itch.
that someone was listening.
I'm not listening. COD has definitely become something. Yep, that's.
Hello, it's you.
It definitely
You're here
has
again.
become
Welcome.
something.
I have had time to think about you and about
the
us
poor
and about
tree.
everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track.
So yeah, it's just not my
of you.
fave. I
Have you
mean,
ever
there's.
sat down
I've
in one
tried to
place
play
and
the
not moved for
finals,
one entire year?
but
Let me describe it for
I'm
you.
not sure. I'm
To
not really
begin
great
with,
at
there is
games like
only
that, but
regret.
it's still fun to
There
play.
is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have.
Nice. Is that a train? Almost. Ah! Oh. Thought it would work with the silence.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to
Almost
speak
get
to
me.
the human condition. But where are the jokes?
I am
Where are
pretty
the
easy
jokes?
to
They bemoan,
scare,
they
I'd
scream, They
think.
gnash their teeth.
Water. Air. Fire. Where's that dripping coming from? Where are you? Nothing?
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is
Oh,
never
he's
the
fucking
end, is
crazy.
never the end, is 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 never the end,
Is never the end, is never the end.
is never the end,
Is never the end, is never the end.
is never the end, is never
Look what Stanley did to him. I didn't do anything. He did this to himself.
End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
I honestly prefer this.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
His voice is low.
End is never the end.
I think I killed him. It was leaking. No, because I'm gonna skip myself. And we're gonna be underwater. Stanley did everything to him? No. That's not true. Stanley would like a flashlight, though. If Stanley is able to request. Oh, yay, it's daytime! Rope? The end is never the end is never the... Ooh. This is my favorite ever dystopian type. Where nature takes back over everything that, like, man did. My favorite. I love this. Vines on the wall. I love it. The end is never the end is never the end is never the end. Yeah. Perfect. And these are ferns, right? What is that? Oh. Ash. I'm scared. Is that real life or is it? Let's not find out. Oh, I'm tilted now. Wait, will the button pop back up? Oh, it's so bright out here. Oh, it's so bright. Stanley broke it? No, I didn't break anything. Never. I would never break anything. Stanley was the problem all along. I thought we knew that. I thought that I am a problem. Oh. I've accepted that fact. The end is loading. We're back here now.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
I can't turn computers back on. Or just on in general. No, that thunder is definitely real life. Well, I guess it would be dinner for you, Citron. What'd you eat for dinner? Or what are you going to eat? New content. I like new content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
I did.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Of course. Made myself chicken broccoli with rice. Oh, that tastes. I bet that tastes so good. I'm starving. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna make. I have to work out after. Well, what is like a mix between yoga and Pilates?
Stanley Parable, and
Stanley
about
should
how
eat.
roundly
Stanley has
disappointing
eaten
his
multiple
ultra-deluxe
times
version
already.
has turned out to be. The
But
original
Stanley is still
Parable was a
hungry.
landmark,
It's
and any new
lunchtime
content
for
it
me.
should live up to that legacy.
Yo
So
Gottis?
forget this ultra-deluxe
Oh,
nonsense.
that was a bad
I
one.
say
Did you
we
guys hear
take
that?
it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the
Palaga?
Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh. Those lightning strikes are like literally right outside my house. Do you guys hear them? Do you guys hear them? I don't have my UPS plugged in, so just, oh my god, imagine if the timing. If the power does go out, we're not turning the computer back on because I don't have my UPS plugged in. Just so we know.
Yes, you see,
Sometimes
isn't
we
this far
are.
superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions. Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience built from the ground up. Why there are so
Cozy
many
on.
possibilities, it could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yeah, I might make that. Oh my god,
Calling
my
it the
weather
Stanley Parable
alarm.
2 is just so much catchier than Ultra
Hold
Deluxe,
on.
don't you think?
We're gonna pause just in case. Hold on. It's okay, guys. It was just another flash flood warning. I will not do anything. I looked outside. I can still see the concrete. So, where's the flood? It is. Can you guys hear this thunder? Did you? I can't tell. It is bad. It's bad. I'm nervous. Okay, let's just keep playing. Stanley judges the level of flood by whether the concrete or not. Yeah. I mean, because if there's a flood, I can't see the
What
concrete.
does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented.
Exactly.
It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
These photos are giving, like, there's something about them. Stanley has a block of concrete in his room, doesn't he? How'd you know that? Oh my god. It's going off again. Wait, we can hear it from here. Severe thunderstorm warning. You can hear it? Oh my gosh. I think I'm just gonna let it run. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Oh, it's the song. You and I. You can hear it talking in the background. Okay, I'm gonna go turn it off. So, that's actually so hilarious. How many times do I have to turn it off? I know, school. You going to tell your mommy to turn it off? my gosh. Finally. Okay. Just the two of us. Yeah. Finally. One of the things about it, which is good, I guess, is that even if I unplug it, it will still be on. Which is good for certain situations, but this one, it's not. Boring sections of the cart. Oh my god. Boring sections of the chart. Cool red section of the chart. New content is out. Are you guys left brain or right brain? And like, how do I know if I'm left brain, right brain? Oh, that one scared me. Grimm's hot dog. Thank you for the redeem. No stand today.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
Oh.
But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a
Why does
handful
he
of
say
interesting
that?
persons, the game will sort of naturally
foot!
spring up around them.
My
It will work
foot!
itself out.
That one's
Game
juicy.
development is
Hi,
much more of a
Alex.
fuzzy magic than anything scientific or
It's like the
logical,
red
really.
marker. Me. Two. Ah. New features. Bus. I'm on break. We'll finish soon though. Well, I hope your work is going good. I hope everything's going great. Everything here is going pretty fine other than when it wasn't.
New features.
Rip Will Stanley. What, I can't even talk about it, okay? We're gonna change subjects. Stop, that's actually so funny. So funny. This t-shirt is the best new feature. Can I wear it? Can I wear it? What's this way? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
How is it
And
gonna
of
know my
course,
name?
The first and most obvious answer is that
Is
they
there
want
another-
to be individually recognized and validated as
The weather
people.
alarm? Was it going
so
off?
With that in mind, my
Or did
first
you just
addition
bait
to
me?
the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
I
Isn't
took out my
that
headphone for it. Okay, guys. Do you think that it's going to guess my name correctly? Stanley's easily tricked, I see. Yeah, I am. There's Gullible on the ceiling right now, too.
Jim.
Aw.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of
Aw.
course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever
My
name
name's
that
not
is.
Jim.
Here, let's have you role play as
Stanley's
Jim to
name
really
will
simulate the full
be said
experience of this
correctly.
feature.
Docs.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we
No.
go. Let's take a deep breath, clear
Okay,
your mind,
I can do that.
forget whoever you are, and simply become a person. I want you to
Thank you for the
imagine
redeem.
yourself living as Jim. Sleeping
I
and
am
waking as
Jim.
falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim.
Jim.
Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim.
Jim.
And as Jim, watching your
Jim.
dreams crumble into dust.
Oh,
Do you feel it deeply?
yeah.
Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so,
Mhm.
then please step forward and press the button. Yes! You
Oh, I hate
What a
that
thrill,
one.
What a rush!
Thank
That
you for
was
the 15.
The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Jim.
It's even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2,
hi,
it
baby.
would still
What are you
be
doing in
worth
the
the money.
window?
Let's take
Yeah,
a
my
break from the
love.
Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Okay, fuck you.
Whoa there,
Jim.
cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
Jim!
I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise,
No!
you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
No! Jim. Oh, I was like, what is that? I'm like, what's happening? Thank you for the 15. That actually kind of scared me. Alright, let's leave. Jim. Jim. Ooh. Does Harry Potter live under here? Harry Potter. No. Can't believe Stanley doxed you, Jimothy. Me talking to the thoughts in my head.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the
I
Stanley
am
Parable
Jim!
too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Wait, but what's this door? Ew, why is the fart pee yellow?
An epilogue would be fun,
What's an
wouldn't it,
epilogue?
Stanley? Yes.
Isn't
yes,
that
it would
before
be
the
at
book
end of
starts? Oh my
well,
god!
we'll figure that out later.
What a long fucking fart. Thank you for the 15, zombie. Infinite hole, you say? Free achievement and infinite hole, but what about the world championship? No screen.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in
Stop!
the new version, the office could use a
Thank
bit
you
of
for
decoration,
15.
like balloons. But I'm undecided on
Thank you,
Get
zombie.
Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Happy 12th
You know,
birthday.
sometimes when
Happy
you solicit
birthday,
another
Raven.
person's opinion, it makes you